Alright, we all here and ready to go?
Yep.
Alright. Aloha and welcome back to part 2 for Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Yay!
I am Sammy. Here with me are, again, Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Hello.
What's up?
Like I said, part 2. Servant to Violence.
Yep.
Let's see. Last time we fought off against the Proto-Carbuncle and Snake Lady.
Yep.
And several revelations were bestowed upon us, including the fact that Themis is in fact Elidibus.
Yep.
What other revelations await us? Let's find out.
And now accessible.
Our plan was a success, though I hardly need tell you that. The Gemini has been sealed away, and now you have no choice but to admit the merit in our methods. I guess grumpy old man La Habrea. You have the right of it. I'm not so petty as to deny the achievements of those I've squabbled with, no matter how strongly we may disagree. Moreover, this being, either as thin as retreating mist, unable to wield creation magics, yet powerful enough to subdue a Hematheos, has made this ordeal far more interesting. Then we have leave to continue. As for that, there is one among you whose very presence puts the others at risk. It would be best to proceed without him, for failure would have consequences that reach far beyond Pandemonium. And of whom do you speak? A warder who cannot even conduct his duty without aid. In this place, hope alone is not enough to overcome what awaits you. A single misstep will send you all to their doom. It's okay, we got this. So long as we each do our part and look to the allies by our side, even a neophyte can upraise his companions. That's something that Harrison Themis taught me. While I do not wish to express any bias, I am inclined to agree. My investigation has made anything clear, is that we are together greater than the sum of our parts. And hope has brought us this far. It drives us to seek the right path, and to act before that path lies closed to us. Then tell me, what is it you hope for? To see Hephaestus in chains. That's the surest way to prevent further sacrifices. I'm aware that destroying Pandemonium would rid us of him, but the cost is far too great. And I admit, I wish to know how he means to resurrect Athena. And there we have it. We must leave this place at once. Do not think to set foot in Pandemonium again. You are capable, that much is plain. Yet Hephaestus cannot be suffered to live, and I shall not allow that his talk of resurrection to poison mine or anyone else's mind. Life flows in a cycle, this is known. All souls return to the underworld, and Athena's is no exception. She has likely found a new vessel and a new journey to embark upon. Cannot be ignorant to the folly of Hephaestus' words. Even were he to breathe life into a body, the soul contained within would not be your mother's. What if our knowledge is imperfect? What if Hephaestus has discovered something that no one else has? He knows all that you do, understands the bitter reality of the world. He wouldn't pursue the impossible. Think, Erichthonius. I've already explained that he is merely my twisted reflection. It's worth bringing back your mother if it means others are used and discarded like tools. Is it worth it to see her once more? Now you measure the worth of your colleagues' lives. What was that foolish braying about saving them? Merely a performance to hide your childish devotion to your mother? Please, such bombs will get us nowhere. We should first discuss... You would call me fool? You who murdered your wife in service of your ambition? For the sake of the star, no doubt. I can hear it again. That voice inside my head. know who to follow. Hephaestus. Father. Mother. Oh, I love you so. And this voice will guide me to you. Uh-oh. Listen not, Ericthonius. Apologies. It taught me that a calm heart stays the course, but I could never even grasp the rudder. Well, shit.
Well, things have certainly escalated.
Yep. Hephaestus is cunning despite his warped mind. Whatever took hold of Ericthonius, it made short work of his reason. The moment he laid eyes upon me, I could sense his hatred and rage simmering below the surface. It was but a matter of time until it spilled forth, and that was when he fell into the spell's embrace. Magic woven with such skill that Ericthonius himself failed to notice until it was too late. This is the measure of Hephaestus' power, then the other keywords had little chance to resist it. We saw his work during our encounter with Hesperos. Doubtless Hephaestus' magics fled his admiration and envy until there was room for naught else in his heart. Or fed. And there was something else besides. Did you not feel the presence of another? As I thought, someone was trying to warn Ericthonius, but whom? Could it have been one of the keywords? Alas, the warning arrived too late, and already provoked Ericthonius past the point of no return. I bear the burden for this failure. My stubbornness I could but scorn the boy, and Hephaestus knew that. And now I dread to think of the ordeal that awaits him due to my rashness.
Right.
There is time yet to save him. We can easily regain control of Abyssos, giving us a firm foothold from which to brave Pandemonium's lowest level. The enemy is within reach. Just as with Hesperus, Ericthonius is in danger of being consumed by Hephaestus' spell. However, I have faith that he will not easily lose sight of himself. The way forward is clear. La Habrea, pray tell us all you know of what we shall find beyond Abyssos. You can only assume one more keyword lies in wait. The deepest level of Pandemonium is called Tartarus, and your passage shall be challenged not only by a keyword. Hephaestus has laid traps in every corner of its halls. You have no hope of surviving far past the threshold. That, I expect, is where Harris shall shine. His dissolute ether shall allow him to slip through the traps unimpeded. We saw it when Hephaestus has had no effect, and doubtless even he has yet to devise a countermeasure. Then time is of the essence. Hephaestus is already well aware that you can match a keyword in battle. Will not stand idle while you stroll past his other defenses at your leisure. Agreed. However, clarity will be indispensable to our success, and I'm afraid I must insist upon it ere we depart. You're like, what do you mean? We have yet to discern to what end Hephaestus would use Ericthonius. If you know, I would ask that you enlighten us. And then there's the matter of Athena. Why do you so fiercely rebuke Ericthonius' feelings for his mother? While I understand the very thought of resurrecting the dead is anathema, you act as if grief over her passing should be equally so. How are we to grapple with what plagues our friend and drives our foe if you refuse to acknowledge it? Just now noticing something. Hold on.
going on?
OBS isn't catching my game audio for some reason.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh no, I was looking at the wrong bar. Never mind, we're good. I do acknowledge it. I shall only to spare those that feel still greater pain. Let's see. So you drove your own son over the edge.
I went for the bigger, like a child choice.
How dare you? No, you are right. The blame for Ericthonius' fate rests squarely upon my shoulders. Very well, I shall lay bare the truth, but only after the foe before us has been laid low. The remaining keyword is Ecdistis. She has served in Pandemonium since its inception, and her affinity for magic is peerless even among the keywords. Festus knows that losing her would mean the end of his experiments. He has hidden her in a space unreachable by conventional means. But your presence makes mockery of such barriers. Scarcity of your ether means it will be trivial to send you directly to Ecdistis. You shall approach as closely as caution will allow. We know where the battle will commence, so I do not anticipate difficulty in detecting your presence. From afar, I shall do my best to provide you with ground on which to fight and phantom allies to aid you. As for the interment, I have yet to think of a foolproof method. Interment shall not be necessary. From here I can sense Ecdistis' essence, but it is scarcely recognizable. Hephaestus was more ambitious with her than he was with Hegemony. She's been transfigured such that barely a scantling of herself remains. You can but take comfort in what a mercy the underworld will be to her. Hi, Cantor. Have fun.
There it is.
Now accessible. Alright, are we ready?
Yep.
Alright. The seventh circle.
Oh yeah, one fun thing. Because it was teased as the next episode of a podcast I've been watching, I decided to restart Ghost of Tsushima because I only did like one play session before. Have either of you ever played Ghost of Tsushima?
Nope. Borrowed it from someone once, but I
Nope.
never actually got around to playing it.
So, two fun things here, one of which will especially be fun for Sam. First off, because it's based on like old school samurai movies and stuff, one of the
Yep.
settings is Kurosawa mode, where it is where it's got the black and white filter with film grain, and the audio gets muffled during cutscenes a little bit.
That is amazing.
The other fun thing, the voice of the main protagonist in Japanese is Zoro.
Fucking of course it is.
and I also instantly recognized his uncle's VA as well, because that Japanese VA is the VA behind both Yakuza Zadachi and All for One.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I was playing some more SMT5 earlier. I've gone beyond the second play session, so now I think I've officially picked it up as a game to work through on my off time.
I need to get back to SMT5. It's been a bit. So many games.
Yep. I have it on casual because I remembered it's okay to play games on easy mode. And I am officially the farthest I think I've ever been in the game.
Yeah, the fun thing for me is, like, I remember first getting it on Switch, and not getting far at all because Brain just did not want to play more of it for some reason. But now I have Vengeance, and I am definitely further than I was on Switch, but I'm also going through the first campaign first.
Yep. Same here.
So, the story, so far it exists.
The story exists. It's pretty much the same setup I've seen from most of the other mainline SMT titles.
Yeah, like 4 was the first SMT I ever really tried. I need to get back to that one as well at some point. But having played that 3 and 5 now all of them a little bit, 4's definitely got the more unique of the setups so far.
Yep. Let's see. I think I played a bit of 1 thanks to a fan translation.
Oh yeah, I did play a little bit of a 1 via the SNES version via fan translation.
Those old dungeon crawlers do not fuck around.
Nope. Another Atlas game I've just been working at every so often is entering Odyssey HD.
Nice. Need to think of a new game for the channel to do since Baldur's Gate fell through.
Oh.
Yeah, that game was cursed and very clearly did not wish to be played.
Okay then. More troubles last night. Basically had you say, yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel this.
Yep. It was three
Wow.
weeks in a row, man.
Holy shit.
Just problem after problem after problem after problem, and I decided, fuck this. We're doing something else.
Yeah.
Not to the same scale, obviously, but it reminds me of when I first tried doing a blind Let's Play of Wolf Among Us. But editing for that time period for me was absolute tedium and hell that I did not want to put up with. I probably would have put up with it at this point, but back then, back when I was in Japan, no. Because past me did not want to frame-by-frame censor stuff.
To get my new PC, I could try being the host. You know what? Maybe once that happens, we can... Yeah, maybe we can try that.
I did just play through Wolf Among Us on my own time after editing the playthrough fell through, which,
yeah.
Holy fuck, Wolf Among Us 2 seems to be out of purgatory, holy shit.
I am actually I'm actually debating dropping the Let's Play from Metaphor and just finishing it on my own time. That and 100 line.
God, It's gonna be real fun whenever me and Jeff get to 100 line, because, like, after V3, I know the next thing we want to do. It's not gonna be a Kadaka thing.
Would it be an Uchikoshi thing by chance?
No.
Alright, here we
Really?
go.
Yeah, so, okay, first off, I might as well say this. The next game we plan to record, now that we're done with UDG, holy fuck, he wants to do Expedition.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I said I was
That'll
going to
be
do
fun.
that too, didn't I? Also, tree.
Yeah, see a
Very
little
fucked
ugly
up
ass
tree.
giant tree.
If I recall, back during when Savage was on content, I think this was the duty that kept tripping people up.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Right, tree mod.
Yeah. And
Alright.
getting knocked off the platform is a thing in this one.
Look at you all ready for Terrell.
Dragon Temple.
Let's go you.
Let's stay back on this one.
Yep.
You get ready to move you left or right.
Oh, right. I forgot about the jab.
Arrows.
Yep. Does a follow-up push. Follow-up punch.
Oh,
Alright, spread out.
First one.
Yeah, be aware there's going to be a lot of arena warping shenanigans.
Oh,
Yep. Next one. Yep, get in front for this.
oh, in front. Oh,
Yep.
oh, is it where his hands are positioned?
Yep. If his hands are held up high, he'll hit the front. If they're, you can see his front fist out in front of the arena, it's going to be his back.
Yep.
This one, because his front is going to be
Yep.
And almost forgot the obligatory. Close up of a tree!
hashtag tree fisting.
Tree fisting.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I
Ow.
fucked that up.
Yeah.
I fucked that up so hard.
Also, Laha, it's about the additional connector.
Thank you.
Okay, was the last part of that macro necessary?
Alright, I got you.
Go left.
That might have been a bad time for that.
Yeah, I was still recovering.
No. Fine.
Oh,
That's a tank buster.
Yep.
Not behind the top of each other. And he survived it.
A little bit of lucid dreaming.
First one, we should probably be on the connector platforms.
Right.
how does this work?
Only on the connector platforms there.
Yep, get off.
These guys like to circle AoE.
Yep. And exit flares.
Has to be over where I'm at. This one. Left. 7 passes.
Not far enough. Can you tell it's been a while since I've done this fight?
Artemis is having a time.
Yep.
I saw this thing, but it might be conceited. They're having a night. I know the feel.
Ah, yes.
Okay, for this, don't be in the middle of any of the 3 platforms.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I thought this was knockback.
Nope, that's it.
Oh, the volt stacks. They hurt.
Yes.
Okay,
Give it a second.
wait for the platform to get created.
Yep,
There we go.
we're good. Unfortunate.
I had trouble with that last night. I thought it was just a game. No, it was...
Oh, ow, son of a bitch! I was not ready for the wind AoEs.
Yeah, back to this one. Follow up, punch, and head left.
Yep, they just straight confirmed infinite fuck-ups.
Yeah, I just saw that, yeah.
Shield. Alright, what are we dealing with here?
Stay away from these pods.
Light shelf blind? Oh god.
Oh god, crap.
Oof. Threaded that needle.
Get away from the center spot.
Yep.
There we go.
This is a solid get with the connected platforms. I think this might start being a knockback. Oh no, not yet. You're gonna have to be front or back. What he's gonna do is, oh, in the front and the connector.
Yep.
That's rude. Oh no.
Ow.
Yeah.
How do I keep managing to position myself just wrong?
Good question.
Good question. I think this might be when the knockback is gonna happen.
How do you know what thing the fruits are gonna do?
It's
You don't
depends
until they
on what the
basically
fruit
hatch.
look like. Yeah, it's what they look like and also what monster hatches.
Okay.
Oh no, we got us. Yeah, stay off the platform on the connectors so they can get out of this circle.
Yep.
So one of the characters is possible to shoot so.
Shit.
Alright. Which one is it? That one. Spark of life.
Yeah. The high fruit will always spark the big circle wave. You'll probably see both of the monsters. Yeah. Knockback. Oh, it's over here.
Hopefully we won't have to worry about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Good.
I'm glad I was able to get a melee combo off in all the fuck-ups I did.
Give the other healer a thing.
And now they leave. I'll see myself out.
You are so lucky Sub isn't in this call.
Why is that?
Oh, did you not hear the pun?
Oh, yeah. I just realized it's like, oh. No, I think that was like trying to make like a tree and leave.
I mean, that was kind of the joke, yes.
Well, also be lucky Riddles wasn't in the call either. Of course, if Dime was in here, he'd continue that pun fest, and both of them would be groaning how much they hate his guts.
Yeah, you know, he'd really be branching out. The moment Odysseus was slain, the flow of ether and pandemonium focused keenly on this location, creating a tunnel source through which we could quickly convey ourselves. It was almost as if we were ushered here.
Sam, I have to let you know that as soon as you were saying that, I was eating.
And then the tree was like, you're too late, I already used that one.
Space was created with care and concealed with powerful wards. Only a keyword would have been able to detect it, and even then with great difficulty. Ergo... If only I could restore Tartarus to order, but I'm afraid this is the most I can manage with such power as remains to me. It has been too long, Master La Habrea. Likewise, keyword Agdistus. I should not be surprised you were able to break free of Hephaestus' spells, even diminished as you were. It was not an easy task, even with your aid. His curses dug into one's heart, creating a storm of emotions that is all too easy to become lost in. Only by chance did a fragment of myself remain, illuminating a path through the madness. And thus I am able to appear before you now. Even while my body was powerless to resist Hephaestus' commands, some small part of my logical mind stood alone in defiance. I even managed to speak to the outside world. The report. That was you. Doubtless you recognized my voice from the many times I have called out to you. The hope that those pleas would not fall on deaf ears was all that kept me from succumbing to hopelessness. But I have a greater purpose here than simply saying my farewells. There's something you must know, that the tragedies of the past do not repeat in the present. Forgive me for what I am about to do, Master La Habrea, but the story must be told. It is the only way to understand Hephaestus' fixation on Erichthonius. No longer can you hide your heart away. Hephaestus? No, the mask marks him as La Habrea. Master La Habrea had brought an end to Lady Athena's life and sealed away a part of his memories and emotions within Hephaestus. These are my recollections of the moments following. And truly you have no intention of revealing the truth to Erichthonius. My lesser half is now buried where none can find it. We would be wise to do the same with our memory of this day. Blood should not sway the spirits, though, but Athena's teachings have warped the boy. I fear he would see our star burn to keep his mother safe. Erichthonius believes that he feels love, but he is shackled by dependence. He could not bear the truth. His dependence makes it all the more important to be open with him. He will seek answers about his mother's loss, which shall inevitably lead him to you. Are you willing to accept the blame for Athena's death? Are you willing to accept your son's hatred? If that is what comes to pass, then so be it. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge that Athena thought his body and soul mere tools, to be used and discarded. Even were I to tell him what his mother plotted, he would ever seek reasons to believe that the true fault lies with me, or with him. Should he merely hate me, he will remain unfettered by doubt, free to serve the star from his parents' shadow. Erichthonius loved his mother more than life itself, and yet, what a dreadful truth you've borne all this time. Such is La Habrea's nature. Every action, every word a solution to life's great dilemmas, and none to spare for his own. What I have revealed to you is but a small portion of a larger picture. I shall leave it to La Habrea to paint the rest for you, and for Erichthonius, I hope. Thank you, Agdistus. I always admired you, you know. What choice did I have when you sacrificed so much to guide our star to the heavens? Hephaestus has doubtless sensed that his final keyword has fallen. We should return to the surface before he moves to strike us here. If we are to face him, we must be prepared to bring our full strength to bear.
All right.
And here we are. This was ever a bold woman, even in her final moments. She would unearth the secrets of my past for all to look upon. Still, full glad am I that she faced you as her last opponent. Think of none more worthy to send her soul off to the other side. Ba-bing. One final wish. The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed by her research and was willing to sacrifice her own child if it hastened her progress. She did not offer him a position here out of a sense of love or pride. It was merely because she knew he would be the most pliable test subject. I see now why you hid the truth from him. I cannot say with certainty that Erichthonius could handle the weight of such betrayal, after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Hephaestus has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating Hemetheoi. I know not what his ultimate end is, but 'tis plain it is connected with the resurrection of Athena. That knowledge alone is sufficient to direct our next course of action. As for the rest of your story, we shall hear it after we have returned Erichthonius to safety, in accordance with Odysseus' last wish. Very well. I can at least assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can no longer bend pandemonium to his will. There is but one place left for him to find refuge, the Black Heart of Tartarus, where Athena built her testing compound. We can assume that Hephaestus will offer fierce resistance. I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. And leave the fighting to me. La Habrea, I would ask that you assume the duty of summoning Harris's Phantom Warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight within Tartarus would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hephaestus myself. No need to dirty your hands with such a deed. I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before. The presence I felt when I encountered Hephaestus bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he has become something far more wicked, and the same magic that once shackled him may very well shatter before the power he wields. On my pride as a researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I will not see these events play out again, and so he must be extinguished. Well then, still open the way forward. May we finish this, together.
It is interesting how he basically turned his own grief and love into a nobody, basically.
Basically, yeah. Alright. The 8th circle. That reminds me, need to take another stab at the Savage. There's some gear you get from that I kind of want for Evercold.
I did the Savage before trying to learn it. Got to past the door boss to the other one.
I didn't.
Oh yeah,
I almost got past that.
On the note of Evercold, was chatting with Jeff about it, and we decided that after I'm done bringing him through Brotherhood, Evangelion will be the next series we watch.
Have fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a time because neither me nor him have ever watched Evangelion before.
And I've watched it more times than I care to admit. I also think I'm the only one on the server who's actually watched it. Well, our server.
Probably.
Pretty sure Dine's seen it at least once. If he hadn't, I'd be fucking
Funny
surprised.
enough,
Go ahead.
when it comes to like mecha anime, the only one I've really watched is Gurren Lagann.
That figures.
Yeah. I don't know why. Mecha's just a genre I just haven't really gone to watch much.
Me neither, actually. Funny enough, I own a set of Evangelion DVDs with what I presume to be the original ADV dub that I found one day at a youth bookstore. Them things is probably worth a pretty penny right about now. But I don't intend to sell them.
It is still fucking wild that Evangelion is gonna be in Crossworlds. What the fuck? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we do have the track. We have the official names for the race tracks. The
Yep.
Godzilla track
Godzilla-
is called Godzilla Escape.
Godzilla
So
Escape, and
so
then
it's just
Tokyo
Godzilla
3.
in City Escape.
Yep. And then Tokyo 3.
The fact it's just Godzilla in City Escape is amazing.
Part of me wonders if one or both of these isn't supposed to coincide with that new series that Yoko Taro is supposedly writing.
I could see that being the case.
Because, like, why else would they give this so much attention out of the blue?
I'm also now wondering what the for after NGE are going to be for Crossworlds. Because just like this current season, Season 2 is 6 packs.
Yep. Crossworlds has quickly turned into, like, official SRB2 cart. Just in 3D instead of 2D.
The fact that you can have SpongeBob racing on a track that has Godzilla as a stage hazard, what the fuck? Or once the pack releases, once the packs release, having AIM be racing on a track that has an Ava unit on it.
Circling back around to Evercold for a second, I have just today managed to get my Black Mage up to level 100.
Yeah, nice.
So if I do, in fact, decide to go that route, I have it ready. I mean, minus the gear, but that's a problem that'll be solved at a later date.
Yeah, not sure what I want to do for Evercold yet, or his job.
Funny enough, I already have, like, the perfect weapon glamour for it. The Zervon staff.
Oh, yeah.
I have always thought that one is just perfect for Black Mage. Because it's got, like, the little floating fire and ice things.
Fire and ice, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing it's missing is some thunder.
Bringing the thunder.
Lightning of the thunder.
Now, one possibility for Evercold. White Mage, perhaps, question mark.
Perchance.
Can't just take the chance.
Okay, where is that statement from?
It's from a video someone did on some weird Mario essay. And they're going through it, like, after it's been graded, and, like, the teacher made all these comments, And every so often, this guy just like writes perchance as a sentence, and one of the notes is you can't just say perchance. Yeah, it's called like Mario the Man versus Mario the Myth or something.
Oh, right, yeah, going back to Godzilla real quick, this was wild to see when I woke up. Destroy All Monsters is getting a goddamn remaster.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that.
Like, that was one of the Godzilla games me and my brother would play every so often growing up.
And now it's coming back. In Pog form. Oh yeah, remember the other day you were posting up pictures of that Linkle mod for Wind Waker HD?
Yeah.
I have that added to... I have that as a mod pack for Wind Waker HD for Archipelago, because that's apparently a thing now.
Nice.
It took a bit of finagling to get it to like actually work, because apparently I had to exclude a certain file specifically, because otherwise it would fuck with it to the point that I couldn't actually do any progressing. But I managed. And now it functions.
I love this comic panel. So it's a panel of Cyclops and Megiddo, where Cyclops is just leaning against a pillar, looking dejected or something. Megiddo, this is a Logan behavior, Scott. Well, everyone likes him. And I'm very curious how Cyclops is going to play in the next half season for Rivals, considering, like, yeah, he's got the I-beams, but, like, I wonder what his alt-fires and stuff are going to be.
They're adding Cyclops to Rivals?
Well, he's very much teased to be the other half of the current season, because Devil Dinosaur is tied to Moon Girl, who's also part of the story of the current season.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because this chapter's story is that Alchemax kind of kidnapped Cyclops and Moon Girl, which is why Devil Dinosaur is here, because he's trying to get her back.
Ah. Loyal Dino Pet. God, this is taking forever.
Yeah. Best we've gotten was an additional healer, that's about it.
Well, it's so obvious Cyclops is the next character that he's even front and center on the season's homepage art.
Well, there we go then.
But yeah, I'm wondering what his like alt fires and stuff are going to be like, just for like how he's gonna play, because obviously he's not just going to have I fire I beam. He's gonna have like more varieties of it or something like that.
Obviously.
Given Scott's usually one of the go-to leader characters for the X-Men, his team-ups are something I'm also looking forward to seeing.
Alright. You know what, since we're waiting anyway.
My game is full screen, so I have no idea what you just screen shared.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, did you hear the news regarding Sephiroth in Revelations?
Yeah, he's now voiced by Travis William.
Yeah.
Not a bad pick, honestly.
Which, I love all the jokes pointing out how outside of like Lance Bass, Sephiroth is always voiced by Superman.
That is fucking weird.
Because yeah, like in this case, Travis voiced one of the versions of Lego Superman.
Yep.
Oh, that really kills a lot of my hype for the new Stellar Blade.
What?
Key art and textures in the trailer had Gen AI.
That makes me glad I never played the first one.
The first one I enjoyed. It's not the best game ever, but I enjoyed it. It was like, goddamn, I was looking for. I heard sequel announced. I was like, awesome. And then this comes out.
Almost as bad as that shit RGG is doing with fucking Tupac.
Like, guys, you were already on thin fucking ice with Kiwami 3. What the fuck?
One guy leaves and then everyone just starts shitting the bed. Or maybe
Yeah,
that guy left because everyone's starting to shit the bed.
Yeah, because like might as well mention this, because the thing after V3 that Jeff wanted to do is Yakuza, so I know exactly where my stopping point for that is going to be.
Do you have access to the original version of 3?
Yes, I bought the remastered trilogy.
Okay.
Like, that's how I played 3 through 5.
Okay, just checking.
Because, yeah, I first got into Yakuza with 0, so I didn't have access to the PS3 trilogy. So I had to wait for the remastered trilogy to come out, and I kind of binged all the games at that point.
I still need to
So
play
I was caught up by
Kiwami
the time 7 came out. Okay, I did not hear what you said there.
Said I still need to play Kiwami 2. And finish Like a Dragon.
But yeah, so stopping point for Friends Run is going to be Pirate. That will be the last game we play.
Got it.
Because I legit enjoyed every single game up to that point, and then Kiwami 3 happened and I never bought it for obvious reasons, and now this is happening. It's like, RGG, god damn it.
Yeah, I think they're cooked.
Really hope this stuff doesn't bleed into the new Virtua Fighter, because God, I want Virtua Fighter to succeed.
I have no strong feelings either way.
Like, I enjoyed playing VF5. It was like Virtua Fighter being one of the OGs, and them finally making a new game. I want all the older fans to be happy. Side note, it's fucking wild, the team they got to write VF's story for this one.
And then it's like, but what about the rest of it?
Well, yeah, because, like, VF, the story before was just like, here is robot. It knows to fight well. Go beat it up. Like, the VF's whole thing is the gameplay, which, like, VF's whole thing is, like, realistic recreations of martial arts for close quarters combat, and, like, the combat's fun, and if there's one thing I can still trust RGG to do, it's combat. So that part I'm feeling good about. It's just like, don't, like, with them not doing an expensive story on top of it, I really hope RGG's recent stuff doesn't bleed into this.
Let's fucking hope.
But given the fact that once I double check the
Yay!
Once I go to double check these like writers credits that they shared in their, like, Virtua Fighter directory they did, the main four writers are David Hayter, Brad Kane, who was one of the writers of Ghost of Tsushima, obviously the Like a Dragon writer,
yep,
and Shinji Yamamoto,
who worked on the Persona games.
Yes. So that's quite the team to have.
Erichthonios is mine, heart and soul. And with your death, none will be left to stop me.
Perfect imperfection. Woo! They're already in tank stance.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Alright. My favorite raid this whole game.
Really, this one.
Yep.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
Get out of the middle for this.
Yep, out of the center.
My sight.
Yep.
Leave not
Next one will be in the center.
Bird.
Yep.
I remember that much. My attempted savage burned that much into me.
fitting death. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snack.
You are prey to be consumed.
Look away from those.
Yep.
Yep.
And then burn them down. Oh, higher.
You know, funny enough, that mechanic in Savage is like you get hit with a debuff that will petrify anyone.
Yeah.
Some will.
Yep.
And you have to
actually
hit.
have to hit this.
You have to hit them with it, and then
Yeah.
and then those with the poison debuff have to hit them with it as they're stoned.
Yep.
Remember, towards the end of that run, we could never get that one to happen again. It was always the other one. Which is fucking unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, because of course, fucking RNG.
Yep.
Why?
Fuck you, you can't have nice things.
I just wanted a melee combo.
Nope. Burp. Oh yeah, by the way, fun fact about the Savage version of this fight. Back when it was still fresh content, they actually had to tone it down a bit.
Oh. Yeah, they actually had to reduce the hit points slightly.
The excuse they gave is they had done it so much that they had over-tuned it. I love that some people were saying that they basically looked at the player base and said skill
Misremembered the
issue.
order. That hurts.
I also remember about the Savage thing. They watched the first fight later on. Went on an epic rant when he was trying to go through Savage that fight. But that third is Warrior with the Gunbreaker got that third and you just with off.
Who did?
To those specs.
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah, he just holy shit. It's like, oh, fuck.
How was I supposed to
And
know
it's
that
that,
one?
it's a fair illustration imbalance of the job.
Basically, you watch how it's going around the outside and get out of the areas that it traces.
Yep.
Yeah, I am not doing great at dodging this stuff.
Yeah, no, this one's gonna be a little rough. That's why I don't like doing this one, honestly.
It's always fun when I look over watching the empty bar and just go, ah, black mage.
And snack again. Yeah, by the way, that other form, that beast form, that was the one our group got stuck on. For the life of us, we could not do it right. Probably didn't help that a lot of us were-
Yeah, the time where you had to go back and forth with stack and get stopping.
Oh shit.
Probably didn't help that a lot of
Yeah, I
us
know
with
what
dead
you're
walls
talking
going
about.
off.
Yeah, that's definitely good enough.
Oh, what the fuck?
I got it. Never mind, they got it.
Like that, I see the blue lens, I was like, okay, which one is gonna end? And I explode. Like, I got like no time to read that.
Perish in flames embrace. Go on and sate your boundless hunger.
There.
Oh my god, this attack. I hate this attack.
Yep.
I don't know this move.
indulgent claim my servant's rights. Out of my sight!
Ow. Yeah, this is the form I was talking about.
You will know my grace.
But will down before you.
Yay!
Yep.
Yeah, I can see once you have the moves down, that it can be fun. But first run, holy shit.
Yeah.
Only the first run, I was not that upset about it.
Red, you saw how many times I died.
Yeah. Well, the
I
key to the
did
blue
not
flame
know
is
how to
not
read
just
that.
seeing it, but also seeing it soon enough. I mean, as soon as it appears. One of the things I try to do is stay toward the middle of the arena as much as possible.
Well, see
And
the
then
problem there
wait
is
for
that
the
flame
turn.
AoE spam. I did not know how to read where the AoEs were going to be.
Or so what you were supposed to do there is pay attention to the dragons, the flame dragons that were flying about. They
Yep.
were basically Volvagia. Assuming you've played Ocarina.
Of course I have.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
I mean, for one thing, my username. Second thing, how old I am.
Fair enough.
Like, it was legit my first Zelda game.
Oh, hell
I think mine was technically a Link to the Past.
yeah. My first Zelda game was Zelda 1, but I don't like talking about that because it's like, whatever. Actually, no, I don't mind it as much. I don't like talking about Zelda 2.
We do not speak of Zelda 2. Alright. Everyone out of there?
Yep.
Alright. The chain of events that led to this moment began with my era, when out of mercy I confined you here. Now I break it and leave no trace of you behind.
I'm sorry I didn't get the wind up.
I didn't either.
Me neither. This is not over. I see you will not go peacefully. I didn't hear no bell. Even a cast-off would uphold his pride, though such an impulse must speak to the overwhelming arrogance of my other half. The name Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition, and bring Ericthonius' dream to life. You speak as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then do you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Ericthonius... he knows not what his wish would beget, a truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate? It's like, oh, he's waiting. My wish? You would claim the name Hephaestus and call yourself his father, yet you bind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wanted her son by her side. He desires to return there. What wickedness is there in mending a broken family? Athena cared not for Erchthonios beyond how he could serve her ends. You claim to be acting in his interest, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide this star true. In service to that vow, I silenced the whispers of my heart. Could not nurture a son whilst an entire world looked to me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility. Yet he is still my son, and I'll not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You, who are not but the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us. Mother, she... No. Then who... How do I... Come back to us. I hear you. I owe you and Themis an apology. Athena, did you ever... And La Habrea, I will have my say. He's free! How? His mind was mine. I can't explain. Harris's words reached me through the haze. They rang loud and clear. As did the words of another, in a voice much like yours, but resounding with truth. When did you master these bonds? Oh, we've endured much worse. Here, let me help. You worthless. You... Special chains. And a crystal.
Yeah, I'd be exhausted too.
Hey, congratulations, you did it mostly on your own. It appears my failures have borne fruit after all. You did well, son. With Hephaestus' essence contained in this crystal, we may safely return Erchthonius above. But he would bind Hephaestus with only half his senses intact. He quite understated his adeptness in the art of interment. It was hardly what I had in mind, but a feat deserving of praise nonetheless. Yay! Truth imperfect.
How you doing, man? Okay.
Feel no trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind. For a blessing, it appears your body's none the worse for wear. Hello, Themis. I made my way here as soon as I could. I no longer sense Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandemonium's barriers has ceased. Are we rid of him for good and all? I see. Despite his muddled senses, Erechthonius felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. It wasn't so noble as that. I only knew something had to be done, so I acted. La Habrea, is that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away. A mass of ether without a material vessel. Storing his essence within a crystal was the most logical choice. On that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale, of Hephaestus' creation and Athena's end. I heard your words, but only vaguely, as if from under the surface of a deep pool. My mother wished to use me. I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what happened here, and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words of La Habrea were as children in comparison. So dedicated to research was she that it was not unheard of for her to forget meals or even sleep. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life. You see, while we can conceive life in various forms, the means of creating a soul are beyond our ken. Similarly, though we can enhance and alter our physical vessels, we have ever been bound to them. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Such limitations as we were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Scarce few have the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, let alone the courage to attempt it. For most, the thought would be an idle fancy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As the leader of the Words of La Habrea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers throughout the ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, a means by which a person could meld with the creation. The weaknesses of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other. The result could be something greater than we have ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, Athena insisted I develop it further, curious about every detail along the way. Conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. I take it I was born not soon after. Just so. I believe she bore true affection for me and was blind to her hidden intentions. When Pandemonium was built and she requested to lead the researchers, I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandemonium, I also gave her free rein to conduct whatsoever experiments she could devise. When you found out what she was doing, you killed her. I made haste to Pandemonium the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Agdistus to keep watch from Tartarus's vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. As for what occurred next, 'tis best to see with your own eyes. Next, I need a drink of water. Is that me? You are well aware that, out of respect for our neighbors in Elpis, the researchers of Pandemonium are not to be masked. Yet you stand before me with your face covered. What petty defiance is this? What indeed? So quick you are to rebuke me, though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from myself and Agdistus forever. As well, you know that I cannot allow it to continue. I shall say this but once. Release Erechthonius, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. I would meet my end at the hands of none other. However, ere my time has come, I will have you know the why of it. Then you will not desist. Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. The feelings of one weigh little against the needs of the entire star. Of course, of that I am well aware, but you did not deign to descend from your lofty heights simply to lecture me as you would a child. You have an interest in my motivations. What possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother to the son of the great La Habrea, to embark upon the path to her downfall? History will demand an answer, but it is you who deserves one. Give me your hand, La Habrea. We shall know one. I didn't get to finish reading that. Impossible. You bonded your souls. Aye, but the boundaries between us would cease to be. She offered me everything to be understood. Found myself unable to refuse. At that moment, my mind was a storm of questions, yet one roared the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? I am become thee, memory and mind. And I thee. Can you feel it? My heart, all that I am. Yes, as if it were my own. A fathomless desire to dissect the mysteries of life, to transcend our mortal flesh and bleed into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, a single thought spared for another, for the star. How disappointing. Yet what is known cannot be unknown. You have beheld my life's work. Try as you might to excise the memory, the seed of desire remains. When it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the self-same fervor. I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption in my soul ere your rotten insight spreads. 'Twas my weakness that let this wickedness fester, but never again. Today I cast aside fickle emotion and abide in duty alone. Today I renounce all that I was, and live only as La Habrea. Thus did I forsake the part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. Never did I think I would one day face those memories made flesh. Forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go to such lengths to escape your memories, you nearly rewrote your very existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Igor M. and Emmett Selk, in particular, made plain the suspicions they harbored. As well they should have. That you escaped with your life is nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Did you think to one day make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played into my decision, but my main motivation was fear. I'd never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was my sole recourse should something go awry with the remainder of my soul. In hindsight, to cling to it was a mistake born of doubt. Athena must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures, and prepared a vessel beforehand that would accept the dregs of my soul. Hephaestus doubtless believed he was performing his duty as a husband and father should. Yet in truth he was but a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high. He thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again, that she might finish what she began. Yet for all of that, he and I were alike. Yet shared a fatal flaw, you see. Our need for control blinded us to other perspectives. While I was enthralled to Hephaestus, you called out to me. What say you now? Does La Habrea speak true? What does your heart tell you? I just want to know one thing. Did you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me, even knowing how I felt about my mother? The La Habrea I know had a fatal flaw, after all. I'm still not convinced. I have said all that I can say. Now it is for you to choose to believe me, or not. The La Habrea I know holds duty above all else. Sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano than place my fickle emotions in his path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don that mask once more. So before we climb out of this forsaken pit, I suppose I should say, thank you, Hephaestus.
Okay, so if I recall, that was only the second tier, right?
Yep, this is only the second tier.
What the fuck is tier 3 gonna be?
Good question, Aguado.
Because this feels like ending a full story arc type deal.
Kinda does, doesn't it? I've heard enough. There's more I would yet discuss, but we should first return to Pandemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Like, story-wise, I get what they're doing, but I definitely prefer some of the other Raid series stories.
Yeah. I owe you an apology, Harris. It was due to my own inexperience that Hephaestus was so easily able to take hold of my mind. I also owe you thanks. If you and Themis hadn't chosen to brave the chaos occurring in Pandemonium, then I would never have known La Habrea's story. My father's story. It was a tale I too was fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Azim upon my return. I cannot help but wonder how much of this he foresaw. I am afraid I cannot allow that, Elizabeth. As long as you retain control of Pandemonium, there's work to be done. But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory. Using the facilities in Tartarus, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process. That as well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Hephaestus' experiments, and how he intended to revive Athena. Such questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed. I intend to destroy the crystal containing Hephaestus' essence, that this mistake never again repeats. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. There is yet the matter of your crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Hephaestus' ether. I was struck by how wholly different they were. There's another.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of what brought us here in the first place. While imbuing a crystal with memories is a simple process, storing a message, a warning even, would be something altogether more complex. This also means that someone besides the present company, and Azem, was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandemonium. Then why would they not make themselves known even now? No threats remain. Perhaps it was one of the other warders. We shall question them after they are freed. Just like, okay. That task may take some time. A resource I'd rather not steal more from you. Return at your leisure, we shall share our results then. You've done more than enough for the time being. I am of the same mind. Leave the loose ends to us and continue upon your journey. Or, if you are so inclined, take a much-needed repose. This talk of journey smacks of Azem. As well it should. He has pledged to keep moving until he has seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself with a spare moment, you might bring that crystal of yours to La Habrea. You may be able to offer further insight. Until then, my friend. And finally, I can leave this place. Yeah, for the most part, I've had this character just kind of hanging out here over the past week. Freedom!
Back to Aporia.
Hi, Red.
These poor researchers who we've barely interacted with.
Yep. They basically just sent us on our way, and then all the shit happened.
Eversano.
Hello. Hi, Citizen Harris. Excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudian commissioned for his search was lost some time ago. Now you have quite lost track of where he might be. To make matters worse, Nimgigi has just sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the Aisha scope, in fact. Please, you must come with me.
Oh boy.
I
think I just loaded in. Let's see what this is about. Oh!
That's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be there.
Is it real? It's not over yet. Why is it that whenever danger visits the world, you are never far behind? Hello, Fortuno.
Look, I didn't ask for these protagonist privileges.
And you too, Professor
Like
Claudius.
Fortunate, you should know, the Warrior of Light, there's always going to be danger they have to go and snuff out.
Yep. And you too, Professor Claudian's assistants, I take it? As you arrived before me, I take it you are involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with an explanation.
You know, like, especially seeing it here in the Ethereal Sea, God, Pandemonium would make for a really cool design for Castlevania.
It would.
Oh, yeah.
While the research summary you submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern, these details are alarming. The Professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Az's Law, but we know not whether he ever reached his destination. A rash endeavor, even for Claudian. But he has ever allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment. We have no recourse but to entreat Ishgard's aid in searching for him. As for that unsightly fortress which materialized in the Ethereal Sea, Pandemonium was it, cannot be left alone. So for the time being, information regarding this matter must be strictly controlled so as to minimize panic. We will gather those with knowledge of the Ethereal Sea and continue monitoring it for further irregularities. You two, submit a detailed report to the forum at once. At present, we have far more questions.
Yes, Dad.
At present, we have far more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask for your assistance at such a time that our investigation has concluded. Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must apprise the forum of what has occurred here.
Well, those two better get riding.
Yep. Just when we need him the most, Professor Claudian remains unaccounted for. They even brought the crystal with them. We are left with scarce few straws to grasp at. I am but a lowly assistant, even I can see that our two current problems are likely related. Bless you. Same party of phenomenon.
Cough, but
Oh, sounded like a sneeze on my end.
I had it muffled with a blanket.
The same party of phenomena may be responsible for both. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandemonium's pitiless spies justice. I can only wonder, did the facility itself traverse the ages? Did the creations within do the same? What are the keywords? But answers to these questions shall come in time, I'm sure. For now, I must do as Master Fortuno asked and write that report. As for you, Harris, pray get what rest your responsibilities will allow. When next we call upon you, I wager we shall need you in prime condition. Yep. Alright.
Alright.
And that's that for this tier.
Yep.
Go.
Tune in next time when we do the Point 3 story.
Alright.
Later.
Lead it.